It's serious. It's serious.
Yeah.
And even our own Joy Daly did she went out in the streets and asked the people, like, how do you feel about 50 not getting the kind of coverage? You know, you do get a lot of backlash out there. And I've seen, I think for us, we take it a little bit more personal because you've done stuff for the neighborhood. Like, you go hard. You know what I'm saying?
But you got people that are small-minded. They're limited. Like, you can't expect the entire general public to understand what they're looking at. And when people confusion or not knowing is what makes people angry.
Right.
You know, when not understanding what you're looking at is what they get pissed because they don't know what that is.
Right.
Turn that off.
Yeah.
You know, like they'll look and say, "You did what? That's a scam." Why? Because you don't understand why. They haven't made it to the point that they have the things that create a comfort till it's so much of it that you're looking around going, what do I actually need versus, like, why do I want the next thing? Why do I want another watch?
Right.
I got 10. I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying? So for the new proceeds, the new income and different things that happen, for you to connect it, and it's not telling people, go give your money to charity. Go give everything you have, everything you work for to charity. But to implement this actual business model moving forward, if everyone adapted to it, then it would start fixing itself. It's obvious the government ain't going to fix it.
Right.
Right. Do you think that you're going to have that type of influence on other hip hop artists so that, you know, more people are involved in charities?
Well, they're following me in interest, seeing the income off of vitamin water.
Oh, okay.
When they see that type of situation where you get, you know, equity involvement in a company that sells like that, they go, wow, that was a phenomenal deal. Now, you can write a whole lot of hit records, and you won't see that number.
Wow.
Your bank account won't see those numbers. You see what I'm saying? So you have to, away from it, diversify, not just be, you know, look, superstars need budgets. The music business himself used to provide that budget because the income off of the CD was huge. Like, it was $19.99, and the manufacturing cost of the disc was 82 cents.
Right.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that, too.
You see what I'm saying? And you know how much they was giving the artists. They didn't, you know, if you didn't sell huge amounts of records and negotiate coming in the greatest deal, you probably see the dime off of the disc.
Wow. Well, I mean, you are the business
savvy.
I can't even find a title for you, Fifth, but I definitely want to talk about other things, man, like the movies, like All Things Fall Apart. It's something that everybody's been asking about. Let us know what's the status, what's going on with that movie right now.
Yeah, I just premiered it in the New York Festival. And, well, actually, Mario premiered it. I had to leave because if I didn't get on the jet by then, I wouldn't have made it to Las Vegas in time for what was going on here.
Right.
You know, but I set it up. I went there. They actually were running late. And, I mean, that project for me, it was a passion project. It was something that I wanted to do. I lost my friend to cancer, and I kind of wanted to do a project that conveyed that energy. I could commit to it,
right,
based on, you know, the emotional attachment to losing him,
right.
And I went forward and did it. I probably wouldn't have accepted the project if a film company would have brought it to me, because that's a lot. Like, you ask a person, you got to lose 60 pounds. You go, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, not right now. I got an album coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a lot of other things that and then to say, you got people out there that want to lose 5 pounds, 4 pounds.
Right.
Walking around saying, you know, I just want to lose this, like, 5 pounds or 4 pounds, and they keep grabbing the waist area, or my thighs are too big, or my arms are starting to get it, and they can't get the 5 pounds off. So they understand the discipline involved with losing 60 pounds.
Right. And to my knowledge, this movie is going in theaters.
It has a limited release, and you know, based on the performance in the theaters that it does actually go in, they'll expand it.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a good project for me. I mean, obviously, to a lot of Hollywood, it was confirmation that I was serious about actual acting. And it's not like I'm not moonlighting just doing it. Like, I won't just do any project that they bring. A lot of the projects that I'm in, I'm actually producing them because I found it, went through the scripts and found something that I thought was interesting. You know?
Right, and trust me when I tell you, when you invited the entire New York City, all the DJs to come out, it was definitely a tear jerker. It was this movie is definitely gonna put you in a different space.
I told everybody that's very like, oh man.
Well, it's different from anything that they've seen me in. They haven't seen me even write a song that attempted to make you emotional. Like probably emotional. The most that I've went was maybe God Give Me Style, God Give Me Grace.
Right.
Or from an artist perspective, the most vulnerable thing to write would be Confusion. Right. And I wrote it on Hate It or Love It in that verse, but the song doesn't make you feel sad.
Right.
It has that energy that, you know, real emotional issues on it, but it doesn't feel like I'm getting ready to cry while I'm saying it.
Right, right.
And Many Men is like that, but it's a war chant. It's like you don't have room to be that weak. Where I come from, and if you show people that you're vulnerable, you may be a victim once for millions of times over.
Right. Wow. You know, and the way you're talking right now, I can't even wait. The excitement, because I know your music. You getting ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Like you're coming with some heat. You're coming on a different level. Let us know what's the update with the music.
Well, I'm actually. I feel like I'm done with the album.
Right.
I'm going through the mixing process. It may change. A couple songs may not sound as good to me after they're all the way mixed, and I feel like I need to replace it with something. Because like music for me, it marks time. I believe a classic is timing. It's not. I haven't made a song that I feel like wasn't up to standard. Where you listen to it and say, this is garbage. You just got to be in the mood for it, maybe. The timing might have been bad during the release for some of the actual songs, but, you know, it's not necessarily a record that you're saying, okay, I can't listen to this. What is this? Turn it off.
Okay.
You know, because I make all of the music up to standard. If that's the case, the stuff that I did for promotional purposes for free wouldn't be talked about like it was so good. Like I have DJs around the country doing sets of material that I didn't sell.
Right.
Just mixtape material.
Right. What you're known for, I think everybody who knows 50 Cent knows that you are the king of recording so much music and then just be like, let me start frisbeeing these joints. You know.
I mean, because you've done so much, and you're like, well, I want them to hear some of it so they can appreciate it. The way I enjoy it. And then I have music that I didn't put out that I kept for myself. I said, if an artist says, yo, I made this album for me, then you should have kept it in your iPod. If it's trash, if the public doesn't receive it the right way, you shouldn't have launched that.
Right. Wow. Okay.
You know
So,
what I mean?
all right, so music coming this year. We definitely are waiting on that. Things Fall Apart in theaters. SK.
Everywhere.
SMS, the launch of my actual headsets will be out in November.
Right.
Oh.
Now, Fifth, as a fan, I gotta ask, a mixtape. Is there a possibility?
I'm getting ready to get back on the street anyway, so.
Okay.
They'll hear something. I'll be active.
Okay. Who Kid be involved?
I'm not sure if Who Kid is the one.
Well, that's better than a no.
All right, let's turn it up a little bit, Fifth. What are you doing tonight after the fight, man?
I don't know. Like we're gonna run around for a little bit.
What's
I
up?
guess, you know. Of course, we're gonna be having a victory party or bash.
Yo, Fifth, I know you know something's gonna happen tonight, man.
Might as well just let us know, man.
I'm not telling y'all in advance.
We'll be watching 10 p.m.
You know I'm over here, so you know some of my tactics will be used.
Yeah, listen, if I see Victor Ortiz's father on your corner, hugging you and hanging out with you and Floyd, and I see the old trainer, the trainer's brother, I don't know his name, but that's gonna shut the whole. I'm telling you, they're gonna look at y'all like y'all crazy.
That's crazy.
No, it just does something to fight it psychologically. You know that,
right? You might pass out as soon as they jump up in the ring.
Yeah. Hey, so I gotta go, y'all. So I'll call in another time and we'll get a chance to talk, right?